All right, thank y'all for being here. I tell you, I was telling the guys today, it's amazing how fast the season flies by. You know, you're looking here, staring down the last regular season game, once you get in it, boy, it goes fast. But I was proud of our guys last week. We really talked about the energy and enthusiasm, and a lot of times that feeds off your mental energy, getting yourself ready to go. And I thought we did a really good job of that. Something we need to really build on going into this week and continue to do that and having a great week of practices as we go into the final regular season game. You're playing a really good football team that's had some bad breaks along the way when you look at it. They got beat by Campbell and got a punt block as time expires and scoop and score to go into overtime and lose a game. They're up 20 to nothing last week on North Alabama, and the momentum changes just like it does in this game. So they're clearly a lot better than their record. Offensively, you got a transfer quarterback who can really throw it. Number 84 is their target. He's a really good player. 13's really dynamic. He's a Georgia kid. When he gets the ball in his hands and they're running back, we're going to have to wrap up and do a good job of tackling. I think their front seven on defense is their strength. Obviously, 93, the kids have been there for them. And number one, those are all conference guys that have really been good players. And so we got to get ready to go play our best game of the season, and I think that's really what we've talked about and control what we can control, which is ourself and our attitude and the way we go about our business and get ready to go play. And I think that's really the critical piece of it. And hopefully we can continue to do that. I think we had a decent day yesterday. Hopefully we can have a little better day today and build up going into the weekend to finish this thing off the right way. Obviously, it's senior day. We'll have a chance to recognize those guys before the game. But the best way to have a great senior day is to go have a great game and celebrate with your teammates. That's the best way to enjoy senior day. But we'll definitely recognize that group before the game for all the time, effort, and energy they put into this program, and we're very appreciative of that as well. So I'll open the floor for questions.
Coach, you said that last week Daniel will likely be out this week. Where are we in
He's
his
out.
status?
He's out.
Uh,
He's out for the game. I don't know. I mean, it's a week to week thing. I would say he's for sure out for this week and probably out for the next week as well.
You mentioned those seniors. Can you talk about them as a group? They're kind of in a unique position because they follow the founding class here, and just your thoughts on this group.
Well, it's a unique group because they come from a lot of different places. You got a lot of transfers in the group. You have a small portion that came here as freshmen. So it's kind of a unique group that's come together, and it is a little bit of a bridge in the gap in our program. But they've done a nice job. There's some guys that have had really good years. I can't. I'm not going to name names because I leave people out, and I hate doing that. But it's a good group of kids, and I think it's really important that, especially after our last performance at home, that we do this thing the right way on Saturday. Not only for our team, but for that group of kids as well. Finishing this thing the right way at Third Bank Stadium. So proud of the group. They've done a lot of good things here. Listen, they got a chance to win 10 games. And that's pretty special. And so excited about that group, and hopefully we can send them out the right way at least Saturday.
Any surprises that may be joining the seniors?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Now there could be, but not that I know of right now.
Coach, we're getting down to this part of the year where the selection committee is going to make their decision on Sunday. The Point and Reinhardt games, I guess, get thrown out as far as the committee is concerned. So you would think that based on what you guys have accomplished over the last couple of years, just having one blip this year wouldn't cost you. But you read the different things, and some people are saying you're in, some people are saying you're not. What is your case to the selection committee to say, hey, we deserve a spot?
Well, the first thing we have to do is control what we can control. It's a moot point if we don't go take care of business on Saturday. So really for our kids, it's not even a topic of conversation. I told them back when we got beat that if you control what you can control, you'll have the opportunity when that's all said and done. I mean, a 10-2 football team. Go show me the last time in history an FCS football 10-2 football team didn't go to the playoffs. And we do have a resume around here in our short time of being here, of winning playoff games, not just going, but winning playoff games. But I think at the end of the day, the committee's got to do their job, and we got to do ours, and we got to go take care of business Saturday. And I firmly believe if we take care of business and do what we're supposed to, the rest will work itself out. But obviously, I'm not on that committee. But you know, you can go look through the history of college football and find out, I don't care schedule this, that, or whatever. 10 wins is 10 wins, and that's hard to do in this day and age. So, and then obviously we have a proven track record here. So, again, it's control we can control, and then let rest work itself out. But I told our kids after we got beat, I said, listen, if you go take care of business, I feel very confident you'll have that opportunity.
Two things that were better last week: the tackling in open field for the most part, maybe a notable exception here and there, and the downfield blocks.
Yeah, I mean it's been an emphasis. We've worked on it. We miss less tackles than we've been missing. We still got to shore some things up. We're working on it. The downfield blocking, I think that's just everybody's attention to detail and just be engaged in the moment and engaged in that particular rep and playing it till the whistle blows for everybody involved. I thought we made a ton of improvement on defense from the Campbell game going into the Hampton game because we did not play very good on defense. And I thought, we minimized our missed assignments, we minimized the missed tackles. And listen, if you do that, you give yourself a chance, I mean, you can't beat yourself. The opponent is one thing, but you can't beat yourself. So I thought like I said, I thought we came in the game with the right mindset. I thought we made some improvements. We got to continue to do that. We're not there yet, though we did make some improvements, especially on the tackling end of things, which is a little easier to see than maybe a missed assignment. But we did make some improvements, and we got to continue to do that. In all three phases, not just defense, in all three phases of doing the little things correctly on a consistent basis.
Tommy made his first start. I don't know, he's played a lot of football for you guys, but just to go out there, do what he did, and keep the ball rolling. How impressed were you with his performance?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected it. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I expected him to go out and do that. That's what he's done in practice. When he's been in the games, that's what he's done. But I thought he did a good job of leading the offense and moving the football, which is what we're asking him to do, take care of the ball and execute the offense. We did have the ball on the ground 3 different times, which is something we got to get fixed. We were fortunate to get them back, so that's something we got to get fixed. But I thought Tommy did a really good job, of leading the offense and execute the offense. Thought he threw the ball really well. We threw the ball 5 times. Really, we should have been 4 or 5 for 230, 40 yards. We had 2 drops, in the game. So I thought he did a good job of that, especially in the conditions. All right, thanks, guys.